The woman lifted her skirt, pulled out a broken piece of glass, and drove it deep into her thigh with all her strength. She did it for one reason: to stay conscious during the wedding so she could finally meet her real mother. Are you really Emily? Just a few hours earlier, she had secretly overheard a conversation between her fiancé and her best friend. They had discovered that she was the long-lost daughter of the city's richest woman, separated from her family for 22 years. The two had already made a plan. As soon as the wedding ended, they would have her locked inside a psychiatric hospital. Then her best friend would pretend to be Emily, and together they would steal the entire family fortune. Even worse, her fiancé had secretly collected her hair to make sure the DNA test would match. The truth shattered her world. She remembered how caring her best friend had always been. Her fiancé seemed to love her more than anything, and even her future mother-in-law treated her like a real daughter. But now she realized it had all been a carefully planned act. She immediately decided to tell her real mother the truth. But the moment she turned around, her future mother-in-law was standing right behind her. Terrified, she collapsed to the floor. Hearing the noise, her fiancé and best friend rushed over. Without hesitation, her fiancé grabbed her by the throat. She instantly realized they knew she had uncovered their secret. Thinking quickly, she pretended nothing had happened. I was just looking for you. The wedding is about to start. Meanwhile, her best friend quietly took her phone, removed the SIM card, and slipped the phone back into her pocket. She then signaled to the fiancé not to act yet. Wait until the wedding is over. He let her go. Her future mother-in-law brought her a glass of water, and while no one was watching, the fiancé secretly mixed a drug into it. Then he smiled and said, "Don't worry. Drink this." She knew something had been added to the water, but to avoid raising suspicion, she drank every drop. Soon she was taken to the bridal makeup room. Believing the drug had already worked, her best friend and future mother-in-law walked out, but she was still barely conscious. She pulled out the sharp piece of broken glass she had been hiding, lifted her skirt, and stabbed it into her own thigh. The intense pain instantly cleared her mind. A few minutes later, she silently walked onto the wedding stage. At that very moment, her real mother was sitting among the guests. The officiant asked, "Do you accept this marriage?" She threw her bouquet onto the floor, lifted her veil, and shouted, "No, I will not marry him." The entire venue fell silent. Her best friend and future mother-in-law froze in shock. Then everyone noticed the bloodstains spreading across her white wedding dress. Her future mother-in-law immediately realized she had injured herself to stay awake. Her best friend quickly lied. "Her illness has come back," her fiancé added. "She's having another mental breakdown." But she screamed at the top of her lungs, "I'm not crazy. They drugged me and tried to frame me." Her future mother-in-law rushed over. "Don't listen to her. She needs immediate treatment." Gathering every ounce of strength she had left, she grabbed a flower vase and smashed it at the woman's feet. Just then, her fiancé called in 2 hospital orderlies. They grabbed her, trying to drag her away to a psychiatric